I love the physicality of it. You know, if there's somebody that goes out there and does you wrong, you go right back and do it back to them. If it's something where there's a certain skill and a certain grace to it, there's also a brutal, violent edge to it too. So I mean, it's really a balance of the two. I got started in hockey when I was 3 years old. I was playing with my uncles. They used to play roller hockey in a local park. And when I was little, my parents would take me out and they would all go play. So, I mean, obviously being little, I wanted to go play too. So, got me a stick and some skates and I started just, you know, messing around. And for a long time, that was all that ever was. I'll tell you one funny story. The first time that I ever skated out, I skated out onto the ice and it was practice, and we were playing, the rink I played at was Hess. It was a Hess ice rink. And we were the Hess Kings. We were the Los Angeles, so we had purple and gray uniforms. And I was number 96. I went out and I skated, and I didn't know how to skate backwards. So I went out there, and they were doing like the way that our coach had a practice set up was the first thing we did was we skated a few laps around to loosen up our legs forwards and I just skate one backwards. Well, this was my first practice. I had no idea, and everybody turned around. Everybody knew what they were doing. So I felt too embarrassed to go up and ask the skater. So I went over to the goalie and I asked the goalie. I was like, hey, man, I don't know how to skate backwards. Can you show me how to do it? And so the goalie's like, yeah, no problem. And you know, he showed me how to push it off. And maybe that's why I love playing defense and helping out my goalie so much, is that moment right there, because I felt so embarrassed that I didn't know what to do. But he helped me out, and then you know, the rest is history from there. Hey, beautiful split save there. You go down to the butterfly. The toe saved him. I like that. There it is.
Something.
There it is. Good period, man. Hey, we get chances coming in. Make sure we get shots, and this goalie crushing it for the rebounds. All right. Garbage goals are how we'll beat this guy. Like I said, I started playing hockey with my uncles in the park when I was 3. A few summers ago, we started playing together for the first time in a league together. And we had a game where we needed to win to make the playoffs, and it was me and my uncle Mark. Me and him came down the ice, and I was able to flip a pass over the goalie's stick from back in the corner, and he just batted out of the air and knocked it in the net, and that was in overtime for us to send us to the playoffs. I think that for me was probably the happiest I've ever felt as a hockey player, just because, I mean, it combines everything that I love about hockey. It was a close, tight game the whole way through, and it was a nice play at the end. It was one of the nicer finesse plays I've been able to pull off in my lifetime, and be in a position where we were both working exceptionally hard. You know, we were drenched in sweat. We were dead tired. We barely could walk after the game. You know, our legs were dead. But overall, as just a sport in general, it's very compelling, more so than any other sport I can think of. You know, you have your sports that are violent and physical, and then you have your sports that are more, you know, finesse oriented. And I think that the balance in hockey was just something that kind of drew me in.